Welcome to Magic Arcanum. I'm Ryan Gomez.
I'm Nicole Bolas.
And we're so glad you're here because it's story time. Not just any story time. We've got something extra special and fun for you here today. If you saw a couple weeks ago, we did our humans versus werewolves gameplay video. We thought in the spirit of Halloween, we would do, well, spirits. Nicole is on Team Spirits, and I'm going to be fighting back with zombies. So this is kind of a battle of the undead, a nice spooky theme here as we head into Halloween weekend. You can find both of our deck lists over on Scryfall. I'll even put them on screen real quick for you here. We haven't seen each other's decks yet, although through the power of editing, I will have access to Nicole's whole list for you to see. We'll start by putting mine up here. As you can see, I've got zombies, really excited about it. A few surprises that we'll talk about as the game plays out here. I don't want to spoil things for Nicole. And here's her list, which, like I said, I can't see right now. I'm just sitting here staring at my computer screen, but I will put the graphic in after the fact. So just like in the movie Tenet, you benefit from my experience because you're in a later timeline or whatever. Anyway, that's our decks. We are all set to go here. Zombies versus spirits, battle for Halloween. It's Innistrad. Things are spooky. How do you feel about your chances, Nicole?
I'm feeling pretty good. I've spent a lot of time with these spirits. I've gotten to know them and they've become my friends. And if I know anything about magic, if you're friends with your cards, they'll do good things for you.
That's well said. All right, so it looks like you won the coin flip. You get to decide if you are going first, or I mean, you are going first. You're keeping your hand or mulliganing. All right, you keeping your 7. I am going to keep my 7, although I'm missing a few. I'm not going to say anything. I'll keep that. And we're off.
Boy.
Here we go. No, I think it's going to be a great match. All right, you're opening with a Snow-Covered Plains and Usher of the Fallen. He is not from Innistrad, but he is a spirit, so we'll say that's fine. Okay, I'm going to open up with a swamp. Note that I have the cool zombie art for my swamps because it's on brand.
That is a very cool swamp. I love the red eyes on those guys.
Really pops.
All right, here.
All right, is the Usher of the Fallen going to find a friend, or is he going to boast and attack on his own and make a friend?
We're going to make a friend.
For 2, and we're going to boast and get that spirit. Okay, all right, well. So I'm going to drop another swamp, and I've got Jadar, the ghoul color of Nephalia here. Unfortunately, he doesn't show up in any of the story for Innistrad, not for Midnight Hunt anyway. I know people complain that these videos aren't really story-driven, but we just did the recap of Midnight Hunt. We're going to be doing the recap of Crimson Vow as soon as that's available. It's fun to fill the time in between with different stuff. You know, this is just a fun little gameplay thing. Not every episode has to be about the story, although it would be nice if Jadar had appeared in the story somewhere, but he did not in the side stories, not in the main one. And as I'm talking, you're putting a dancing sword into the hands of your Usher of the Fallen. That's gonna hurt.
It may not be obvious, but the dancing sword is spirited by everybody else here. So that's my rationale for including him here.
All right. Well, we're going to have to ask our followers in the comments, is Dancing Sword a fair inclusion in the Spirit deck?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
All right. Well.
Especially because it stays when the creature dies. It can become a spirit of itself. So
yes. And what happens? All right. So when the creature dies, it becomes a 2/1 artifact creature with flying. Ow. All right. That's gonna be hard.
Ward. Don't forget about the ward.
Well, I'm not forgetting the word. That's fine.
Very important.
Okay. Well, how do I dance around this?
Carefully.
I think I will reveal the green part of my deck. Normally zombies are black and blue, but I'm trying a little something different here. I was inspired by some of the cards that had Gisa in the art. She's got a couple of multicolored black-green, gold cards that hopefully turn up here at some point. I think for now we're just going to take our free attack with our Decayed Zombie.
I think I'll let you have it.
Fair enough.
Watch his head fall off, and there he goes.
All right, and I think that's all we're doing for that turn. Okay.
Seems legit.
Man, 4/2. I can boast. It can make Flying sword. All right. Spirits are off to a good start, but zombies have that inevitability that lets them keep in the fight here as long as it takes. I still have a very full hand of cards. You have a bird spirit. All right. That's Vega the Watcher. Also,
we've seen a lot of spirits this year.
Yeah.
I mean, more than I would expect.
Kaldheim did a lot of work in that department, right? It gave us spirits with Istfel. It gave us zombies. Gave us some demons. It feels like, you know, that set kind of set a lot of balls in motion, I guess, for Innistrad in a way. Anyway, I'm gonna kill your dude here. Take some damage from my own Infernal Grasp, and now your sword's gonna do what it does. Okay. All right.
Gonna fly back as a ghost version of itself.
Okay. And what does Vega do? Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you get to draw a card. That is good. That is maybe too good. So
I would understand if you need to blow up the bird.
I'm considering it. It's just a question of how. How best. So many good ways to kill the bird. All right, and this guy's got Ward 1, so whatever I hit it with costs an extra. So I think I'm just going to actually get rid of your Dancing Sword right now. Pay our way through that ward with my Inscription of Ruin.
Darn.
And now my zombie can get in there.
I'll let him. Just for the graphic.
Okay.
Yeah.
That decayed animation. Yeah.
Every time.
And then that zombie had a twin brother who then just jumps out of the ground.
I had a twin brother. All right. I apologize.
Who's going in the hole? Jadar falls in the hole. That is unfortunate.
I imagine he's just walking along and right down in there.
Yeah. All right. Well, my lonely little zombie here cannot block. So in comes your whole team.
Everybody.
Brings me down to 9. Okay.
You feeling the spirit, guys? Do we got spirit?
Spirits OP. Please ban.
Please ban. Oh, look at him.
Yes,
he's
so
not a zombie.
Not a zombie, but he does stock up my graveyard, and he's going to kind of work with some of the other synergies here. Like I said, trying something different with black and green. Really excited to hear what our audience thinks about this one. Let me know in the comments, guys. Is my deck cool? Is it zombies? Should I have done black and blue? You know, I'm open to feedback. You got to tell me what's what. All right. Well, this guy, we'll have him go in right away, and then he's gonna die.
And then he's gonna die.
And then, okay. Don't have anything in my own graveyard to use yet. All right, 14-9. I notice you're a little behind on lands there.
It's just because it's
Bolas.
Right here. Hang on. There it is.
All right, you found a 4th. Okay, fair enough.
I don't think we touched on this art during our recap of our favorites from Midnight Hunt, but the Death Bonnet Sprout is probably the cutest little bugger out of the entire set, and I would 10 out of 10 include him as a pet in my home if I could.
Okay, knowing that he might someday transform into the horror that he is on the other side?
Well, yes, obviously. That is peak performance, in my opinion.
Okay, we have an Intrepid Adversary. It's a good card. And you're gonna put 1 counter. All right, so anyone who hasn't seen this, it is a mythic. Maybe you haven't come across one yet. So it's a human scout with lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, you can pay 1 and a white any number of times. When you pay it 1 or more times, put that many Valor counters on the adversary, and then creatures you control get +1/+1 for each Valor counter on him. So he buffs your whole team, and he is a respectable 4/2 with lifelink himself now. So that is ouch.
And before anyone says, that's a human scout, not a spirit, look at them. They're in a graveyard. They're in a spooky spirit graveyard, and it's that group of kids that goes into the graveyard to find the ghosts, right? So
yeah, well, he's about to become a ghost, so...
Well, that's not nice.
I know.
I went through all this setup to get my ghost friends here, and
I know.
You've murdered them. Well, not literally.
It's pretty great. Pretty great murder. And now it's just a question of, do I survive another? I guess I just take all this damage. Oof.
You could. That's an option.
Getting down into the red here.
You'll be all right. You're always all right. For
All right,
fans of the
well.
show, who knows how this is going to end, you'll be all right.
I'll be all right. Okay, great. Hmm.
But do you believe that if a spirit tells you that, is that something that you're supposed to listen to or just ignore? That like, don't go into the basement?
Oh, if the spirit is giving you advice, I would
Yeah.
probably not listen to what any spirit is telling me. All right, so I'm going to fire off Inscription of Abundance, which, again, not an Innistrad card, but this deck is themed around Gisa, and I feel like she would be like carving random crap into the walls just to like make her magic better or whatever. I will gain some life. I will then fight your Vega. Watch all of this unfold. Boom. Kill the flyer. Turn my little dude into a 3/3. No attack here because we're going to block. And I even gained just a speck of life out of that. So
A speck of life.
give me some breathing room, which, zombies don't actually need, but whatever. It's fine. Totally fine.
That's clever.
So you have a card foretold over here? Is that what's happening? Did I?
I do.
Right.
And with Vega gone, it kind of makes me
Ah.
feel bad, but
Tough.
yeah, I think we're gonna play it anyway. Mostly
Okay.
so I can figure this card out. All
Sure.
right, get out of here, friend. Put some more ammo in our hand. Well, that's ammo, all right.
So my deck is like loaded with creatures, but I somehow have like none in the graveyard yet. It's supposed to be full of creatures, and I have none. So things are not really quite working the way I had intended for this deck yet.
I was
There goes
gonna
the
say,
land.
I was just peeking in there and seeing what you had going on in there, and it looks a little
Yeah. Here we go.
sparse.
We're gonna get some help. We're going to, well, actually first we're gonna attack. We're switching to the offensive here. Boom.
All right.
All right. Getting our health totals a little bit closer together. Now, not a zombie, but in the spirit of things again, I kind of
Old
got a
Stick
zombie
Fingers.
horror. Old Stick Fingers comes in, puts
Love
a
this
few
guy.
creatures into my bin for me. Yeah, he's great. So we got 3, which will now be enough to flip over the Sprout, assuming he's still alive come my next turn.
Nice.
But you are sitting on a whopping 5 cards in hand. Well, 4 and a foretold.
We're in a foretold.
5 told.
No.
No. just no. Oh, another adversary. Oh, that's going to be a problem. And he's going to get 2 Valor counters probably here. Ugh, gross. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, I'll throw my human at your old stick fingers and see what happens. And,
I think I'm going to take that trade, sadly.
that is pretty sad.
That's pretty bad, but that's
Stick
okay.
fingers for a human?
Well, you do what you got to do.
You do.
All right, so now what do you do? Do you take the 5 or do you trade off?
Oh, I'm taking the
Takes
5.
the 5. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you're expecting to be able to deal with whatever I play next, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I'm expecting you not to kill me right now.
Well, it's getting close.
Oh, no.
but
Oh, no.
I have my own adversary, and he is tainted. So he's a zombie with death touch, and when he comes into play, I can get him to bring along a little zombie army with him of decayed tokens. So, yeah.
I didn't want to have to
Wow.
do this in this order. You've thrown me off my game just a little bit.
That's what zombies do best.
Get out of
Okay.
here.
Okay, expelling my... You were just talking about how cute he was, and you just
He's
threw him
so cute.
into the blind eternities, never to be seen again. That's
There are more mushrooms.
heartbreaking, I know. I will... I'll have to grow some.
Oh, man. You got
Right,
me. You got me
But
scared.
do you have an answer for my adversary, or are our adversaries, got it, gonna just stare each other down? Ooh, a 5/5 flying horse spirit. That's a problem. Yeah, not many zombies have reach or or any way to get up there and deal with flying horses.
I don't think I can do anything other than attack with this guy right now. And I'm not happy about it. I will admit that.
Reasonable. I think I've got to
I think
trade off.
Yeah. That gives me a little more space though, because I got my 5 life back that you just hit me for last go. So
sure.
Got some decayed zombies out there and and a spirit horse. How's your 2021 going? You know, they're gonna die.
I mean, they're gonna die anyway. I might as well try and get in there for some damage and see what you do. Of course, you can't be sure I don't have some sort of combat trick, right? I've got 3.
And you've done this every time. You know, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. Famous last words.
So. You think so, huh? All right. So now, get my champion, and then I can cast Diregraph Rebirth, which lets me get any creature back out of the graveyard. And so what do I want? Man. I think I'm going to take Old Stick Fingers back.
Stick Fingers.
So, yeah. So, unfortunately, because I didn't cast him, I didn't get to use his X ability to dig deeper into my own deck. But, you know,
he's still
bigger than your horse, and he is still Stick Fingers.
Well,
threat.
Stay on the horse train here.
He was bigger than the horse. All right. No, stop foretelling stuff. That's not fair.
It's not fair? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, why can't you just use your graveyard as a resource like a normal person? Why you gotta...
Would you believe I'm trying?
Why are you hiding stuff in exile? Oof.
Hiding it in exile. It's just, you don't need to know. Everyone's got something in exile right now. It's equal and fair.
I suppose.
And that's the thing.
Did you see it coming? Is that what I'm about to get
hit
by? No, okay.
Right. I was reading it. I have to read these cards as they all come out, guys, because I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna die, and there's gonna be 10,000
Well, he's gonna
zombies.
make a bunch of zombies. Yeah, and then I don't know. I get to eat some of the stuff out of your graveyard, but I don't think it's really gonna matter.
Oh boy. Am I dead?
Yep. Well, I mean, you're not. You can certainly block one of these. Or if you have a trick.
Do I ever have tricks? Ugh, I don't like either of these guys. I'm going to have to block somebody.
You are.
I'm not going to do anything to them anyway. How about Stick Fingers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Little Behold the Multiverse action here.
See what the multiverse has for me.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you still have a 3/3 flyer, and I am at exactly 3 life, so...
Oh, well, would you look at that?
I think you just win this one, but...
I don't know. I don't trust that you don't have something else.
I mean, my hand is empty. I've got 2 cards in the graveyard with flashback, but I can't use either of those, and I have nothing that... Okay, laying it on a little thick here, aren't we?
Listen, I just got to make sure.
Sure. All right, Spirits win the first match.
That was
you
rough,
want to run it back? Do you want to see if we can... If zombies can get their turn to shine here? Should we try again?
Let's go again. Let's see if we can do that again, or if everything blows up in my face. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Coming back. Game number 2. This time, looks like I'm going first, and I don't love this opening hand. It seems a little slow, but I also don't want to go down to 6. I think I'll keep it. I'm going to draw perfect. I'm not worried.
I'm going to draw perfect.
Yeah. I got faith in myself. Now, obviously, guys, these decks are not great. Well, no, they are. They are great.
They're much better than decks in the past that we have attempted to.
So in the Humans Werewolves, we tried Artisan, which was only commons and uncommons, and people said that felt not great to watch. I mean, that format does come up on Arena, and we thought maybe we were kind of giving some people some ideas and inspiration for when they play in Arena, but it sounded like people were more interested in getting standard decks. So here's our standard decks, and maybe black green zombies speaks to you, and you're gonna kind of tweak my list and make it into something really awesome, because it's not quite there yet, you know. All right, I'm getting distracted by my own self, and we're gonna play a Snarl, and we'll reveal a Forest, so that way we have 3 mana. And then what do we do with 3 mana?
Cast something?
Yeah, cast something.
Try to. Don't accidentally throw a card out there like I do every other match, where I'll think, count my mana and throw cards out there and show them to the opponent.
I think this seems like overkill, but I'm gonna get that dude out of here. The Usher of the Fallen, before you start just making swarms of tokens or whatever.
Understood. That's not a bad
Maybe I want
move.
you. Maybe I want you to make swarms of tokens. I'll never tell.
We'll figure it out pretty quickly.
Okay, so there's the land. Get our attack in. And then we'll play Gisa, Glorious Resurrector, who did show up in one of the side stories. We covered that in our video, What Happens in the Side Stories from Midnight Hunt. So go check that out if you haven't already. Honestly, she didn't have a huge impact on things. She's just kind of sitting in the city of Thraben. And we'll say a gentleman caller or suitor comes to her trying to win her over with their own army of zombies. And a little romance plays out there in the streets of Thraben. So it's a fun story.
It's a fun story.
Fun story of love and loss and zombies and All right, so you've got Clarion Spirit. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Do you have something to play on its heels to get yourself a... Oh, no.
Yep.
Isa gets departed.
All
right.
That was worth sacrificing the mana to boast, I think, just to see it go back to your hand. Get a little flyy guy out of it.
Uh-huh. All right. I am tired of getting pushed around by these spirits, so I'm going to...
Don't be mean.
Try...
Oh, man.
Something kind of brutal here. We are going to put down the Meat Hook Massacre. In response to its own trigger, we're going to sacrifice our zombie who would have died anyway to a village rites. So I get to draw some cards, and then this is going to XB2, so -2 on everybody else. Boom, boom, boom. Trigger, trigger, trigger.
Bang, bang, bang. I think this is the first time I've seen the Meat Hook Massacre be played.
Yeah. Did I do that? Maybe I did that too early. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway.
I mean, you wiped the board.
I did. I thought that I was going to also ping you for him dying.
Oh. Again, that's the first time
I guess I didn't
seen
stack it
so.
right. I'll have to go back and review the tapes. I thought I had stacked that correctly, but I was just so eager to wipe out your dudes.
Entered, and then... Okay, yeah, we'll look at that later. But I see what you mean. I thought the same thing was going to happen.
Anyway, feeling a lot better about this match. Zombies are doing great. We got more cards in hand.
My adversary friends have no spirit friends, but we're trying.
So I'll put Gisa back, and I'll wait for you to deal with that.
I mean, that's fair.
When Spiritual Guardian enters the battlefield, gain 4 life. Wow. Digging deep for the spirits here. I dig it.
The group of kids has found their friend. Let's see. What does a massacre do? When the creature you control dies, I lose a life. When the creature I die, you gain a life. How much do you like Gisa? Are you gonna kill me with Gisa?
I am going to actually instant speed
card.
Infernal Grasp it.
That card.
Uh-oh. My arena just crashed.
Oh no! Well,
stopped responding, so we are going to have to relaunch this here. And
is it going to stay in game, or is there a chance
it'll rematch me to you? Yeah, it'll rematch me, but it's going to be a little awkward in editing here to. All right, so we're back. Little technical hiccup there. Arena crashed on me. I don't know what part I'm going to be able to salvage in editing or what. It was basically mtgarena.exe stopped responding, and I had to relaunch the whole thing. What happened there? I had hit Nicole's intrepid adversary with my Infernal Grasp. Gisa says whenever one of her thing dies, exile it and then bring it under your own control at the beginning of your next turn, but with Decayed. So I have an intrepid adversary of my own. It can only attack, can't block, and then after it attacks, it'll die. I also had no way to put any Valor counters on it because whatever. Anyway, we're going to, I think first, just attack right into your little 3/4 spirit here with my 4/4.
I had about 4 life to spend, so.
Yeah.
From the Guardian.
Yeah. And then we'll drop in Jadar.
They seem like they'd be friends.
Jadar, aren't you glad to see me?
No. No.
Fair enough. Oh, but he doesn't make a dude because I already have something with Decayed. So he only, at the beginning of my end step, create a 2/2 black zombie if you have no other creatures with Decayed, but I did, so that's all I get. All right. Cosmos Charger back again.
Spooky horse.
Spooky horse.
In a weird spot here. I think you can't block with the adversary, and I guess I'm willing to see Jadar go, but I don't think you're gonna block.
Yeah, I'm not giving up Jadar for that.
Anything.
I mean, I wouldn't say not for anything, but
Understood. Will murder own cards for other things.
So Ghoulish Procession is an enchantment I've got in here. Whenever one or more non-token creatures die, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed, only once each turn. Okay, so now I can attack with both of these because either you're taking 7 or you're losing a horse or something here.
The adversary.
But that horse, that flying horse, did win you the game last time. So
I really do like my flying horse. So I think I'm just gonna be in pain. But you're at 15. Oh, I was gonna say it's not so far apart, but look at you now.
And then the tainted adversary drops in with some more little friends. And now the zombies are starting to swarm nice and wide here, which is exactly what I wanted them to do.
Basically the whole time.
Pretty much. All right, dancing sword.
It works, guys. Don't worry about it. I know it's a horse.
Hey, we're not judging.
Hold the sword or something.
Yeah, a horse with a sword totally makes sense.
Horse with a sword makes sense.
But does he attack or does he hang back to defend? Because you're losing this race currently.
I am losing.
Take your time. Think about it. Big decision.
Oh, I am.
We're foretelling something. Okay.
Yeah. I'm doing my best.
It's fine. You're already up a game, so.
I'm already up a game.
Assuming that the arena crash didn't delete all evidence of you winning that first game.
Oh, that's a possibility. That is true.
Possible. Everybody watching by now, of course, knows if we had that first game still in here, we probably did. There you go. Move the sword over. Okay. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. We're gonna.
And nothing died, so I don't get
Nope.
any freebies. All right. So the only real move I've got here. We can go with the adversary, and we can send in all of our tokens. And that is exactly 9 damage, so you're going to have to block somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Or send somebody back to my hand. That is fine.
Yeah, I think that's kind of my only option. Ow.
Meat Hook Massacre
Ow,
does
ow,
its
ow.
job. Yep, boom, boom.
Ow.
Boom,
Ow.
boom. And
Oof,
then,
ah.
guess we'll just replay this guy with 2 pumps on him, so he becomes a 4/5 with Death Touch, and he makes 4 more Decayed Zombie tokens. All right, can you do 10 damage to me?
I can do 8, it looks like, if you don't block.
Well, I think I would.
I think you would too. That would be a smart move on your part. So I can do 5, I guess. I can't do 10. I don't think I have any hope here. I think I'm going to give it until the attack phase.
Well, I mean, even if these guys just die by virtue of being decayed, the Meat Hook Massacre is still going to drain at least 2 points of life out of you. So I think this one goes to Team Zombies.
It does. There's
Even if
nothing
you
I can do.
expel... Oh, bye,
There's
Gisa.
Bye-bye. Come on.
All right, so that's 1 for spirits, 1 for zombies. Should we do a third and final game to figure out which team
Winner
really
take
comes
all?
out on top? Winner takes all. Okay, let's do it.
I'll do a winner take all. Let's see how that goes. I have faith in my spirits.
All right, here we go. Halloween battle, zombies, spirits. This one is for all of the treats. No tricks, we'll say. Winner takes all the treats.
I'm happy with that.
Good. Ascendant Spirit. Okay. See you
Ooh,
there.
spirit.
Well, I've got my Champion of the Perished, so we each have a 1-drop for our respective teams. Still
Let's
anybody's
see.
game at this point.
All right.
So this is pay 2 snow, and it becomes a Spirit Warrior. Oh, gosh. Which is what you're going to do, and I'm not going to block that.
I didn't know about this spirit until I started building this deck, and then I realized, oh wait, this guy's real cool. No pun intended. I got him.
Not intended. Come on.
Oh, you know me.
All right, what else can it do? You can spend 3 snow, and it becomes a Spirit Warrior Angel. 4/4.
Yeah, well, you
Ooh,
know,
and
we
it gets
kept
to
a-
fly. Ooh, that's okay.
We kept a not great hand, so we're gonna not talk about that part.
That's great.
And we'll come back to it next turn, maybe. Maybe. You're gonna murder me no matter what I do.
Oh, I totally missed.
You're gonna murder me,
Forgot
aren't
that
you?
this was only a 2/2. I definitely meant to do this before attacking. I should have killed this first. My bad. That's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Mistakes happen. When you're playing brain dead zombies, sometimes you make brain dead plays. I should have not attacked my 2/2 into a 2/3. That's all on me. Or maybe I wanted it in my graveyard for later. I'll never tell.
I
we go.
trust that you wanted it there.
Here comes my little spooky boy.
Oh, spooky mushroom boy.
Yeah.
So cute. Wish those were like the little guys growing in my backyard, you know, they just get up and walk around with their little arms every once in a while.
That would not be good. That would be horrible.
No, it would be fine.
And if you're like mowing the lawn and they're all like running for their life, like what?
Why did you have to take it in that direction?
I don't know. Why do you want your backyard to be sentient?
I just think they're adorable.
I just think they're neat. All right, bouncing the adversary, the one guy who can deploy with his own reinforcements. Bold strategy. Let's see if that pays off. No block from the sprout. Give him a chance to grow. He mills a forest. Not helpful.
Oh, man. It's all right. You'll get there. Hey, what? 2 more creatures in your yard?
Kapow! Yeah, what do I need? I only have the champion down there, and he needs 3, and then he'll transform. Not a problem. Not even worried about it. Not even worried. Even after attacking into your superior creature, I'm fine. I'm ahead on life. I'm ahead on board. You have more cards, certainly, but you're also shy on lands. So
I am.
Still anybody's game here.
Yeah, this time around I am truly short on land.
Ooh, that was a creature.
That was a creature. Champion. All your champions are in the trash. Mr. Ryan Gomez.
Yeah. That's fine.
Oh no.
That's right where I want them. That's the best use for that. It's just a 1/1 for 1. Why would I care? Well, here, this might accelerate things. We got 2 little mushroom boys. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh.
Can't have him here.
And it's exile, so he doesn't go to the graveyard, so he doesn't help flip him. Oh.
He got to giddy up and go.
Yeah. That is such a good card against the zombies, specifically.
We're gonna and you know, I knew you were doing zombies, but I didn't put that in there specifically for your zombies. I
believe it. I know it's solid white removal. Yeah, and it's a common, so I see it in Pauper. It's just a good solid card. We're taking 5. That's not a 3rd creature. That's not a creature either. Come on.
Wow.
You're killing me.
You need another champion.
Well, how about this? We're gonna do the Dreadhound. Not a zombie. He is a demon dog. He mills 3, and then whenever a creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard, each opponent loses life. I don't think I hit creature cards on that one either, though.
You didn't.
Just all my life. So I still don't have. Good Lord. All right. Well, everyone go in.
Ow.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay. But hey, those guys are going to die, which means he's going to trigger, which means
that is such a great card.
Right?
Demon Dog? Demon Dog. I like it.
Dreadhound. Yeah.
Oof.
And again, not a zombie, and I'm throwing myself on the mercy of our lore mages here, but he fits so well with this zombie graveyard kind of a deck. You know, I think it's worth including him in there.
What does he do? All right. Gosh, that's not great. I think I'm just going to have to sit down for a second.
Okay. You can't expel him because he went to obedience school.
He went to obedience school? Is that
still not a land? Still not a creature? Oh my gosh! How
Did you
again?
not hit
Look
any?
at all these non-creatures in my graveyard. This deck is designed to put creatures in its own graveyard. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right. Well, So if I attack with everybody here, is that?
I will have to choose lots of things that may become more spirits than they actually are.
Fair enough. Well, I'll just send everybody because I feel like even though I'm not attacking with any zombies, I think this is the best way for the zombies to win. Patrician Geist, sure, okay. And then you got something to
Yeah, for once in my life.
Who is this? Who is this guy? Guardian of Faith, Spirit Knight. Flash. Vigilance when enters the battlefield. Any number of... I was still reading that, computer.
Oh, sorry. Get rid of
Any
them.
number of other target creatures you control phase out. So you phased out your own Patrician Geist. Okay, kept
Yeah,
my
so he
thing
wouldn't
blocked. All
die.
right, so nothing. All right, good. Oh, hey, that was a good.
Yeah, how was that for a combat trade?
That was pretty good. We're gonna get some reinforcements of our own here with the Diregraph Horde. We're gonna, I guess, eat a few cards out of your graveyard. Not that
Nom,
it's
nom,
gonna
nom.
super matter. No, 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 no. All right, so now we got some zombies.
So for a little insight, during playtesting, very, very frequently when I played this Guardian of Faith card, the phased out creatures would just stay with the phased out logo on them. So for the rest of the game, I was like, my phased out creature's attacking. And
Right.
I give kudos to Arena for some of the humor that they
Sure.
impart. But I'm glad it didn't happen this time.
Right. Instead, the whole thing just crashed on us last match. But hey, it's good that
True.
they fixed the visual glitch of having the phased out animation on there. You know, it's a small game made by a little indie company. They can't afford to fix everything all the time. You know, we gotta cut them a lot of slack.
A lot.
A lot. All of it. Oh my gosh. This is getting to be lethal Air Force on the Spirit side. This was so close to me winning, and now I don't know what's happening. Oh dear.
Air Force, that's nice. You got 11?
I have 11 health points remaining under my Liliana avatar.
Oh, you got a Diregraph for it, though?
I do.
Mm.
Oh, you don't want to mess with the big zombie?
That one flies, though. I'll kill it. I'll trade you. But I won't just throw my Clarion Spirit at it.
I think I'll take that trade because it's going to put another creature in my graveyard. And oh my god, did Arena just crash again?
Oh my goodness, did it? The spirits are too powerful. They're getting into your hard drive.
Why?
Well, this is all about zombies, which come back from the dead. I mean, how many times have we pulled Arena back from the dead on this one? You know, you had 9 life, I had 2 life.
Twice.
I'll take your concession, and the spirits will walk away with it. Oh no. That's right. It's not like Arena takes 10 minutes to boot up or anything.
No, this is great. They heard me making all of the small indie developer jokes, and they're like, "Oh, we'll show you. We'll just."
Oh, did you say bugs? You like bugs? Here, have this one that we planned on fixing, but just for you.
Yep. Let me restart screen capture again.
Oh no.
Hopefully, we did not lose the 2 previous.
We're gonna have to figure something out if we did, but I have faith.
Totally fine. Okay, we join our game already in progress. 2 Dreadhound triggers on the stack. Because oh, look at that, and we win. Okay, that was worth rebooting the whole Smash 4. Unreal. Okay, so the zombies, I think, won 2 games, but really maybe the spirits in the machine got the last laugh here, making me restart the Arena client twice. Still, pretty fun matchup. I think our decks were pretty closely balanced.
Yeah.
I think that could have gone any number of ways, but we'd love to hear, from our fans down in the comments. Which deck do you like better? How are you going to improve it and test it on your own? Or is none of this really interesting at all, and you're just going to go trick-or-treating and eat lots of candy this weekend, and who cares about Magic? I don't know. Let us know down in the comments, okay? Because we love hearing from you guys. Nicole, any final thoughts on spirits versus zombies?
Just like you should check all of your Halloween candy, you should read Dreadhound and know that if you do things like kill things, you may kill yourself with the little swingback on me.
Yes, with the triggers, yeah.
Loss. So
gotta read that fine print. Yeah. All right, well, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks for playing with me, Nicole. This is always a real treat to do these matches. And everyone who's watching, I hope that you like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the great stories that you'll only find
on Spooky Arcanum.
On Spooky Arcanum, that's right. We'll see ya.